Hello and welcome to this video where we are going to talk about how to sing accidentals on solfege. Normally whenever we learn solfege, we first learn the major scale because that's what you're going to use for most music, and then we have to deal with all of the other stuff as it comes up. This video is going to go over everything of how to sing the chromatic scale on solfege and how to sing the natural minor scale. There are a lot of different views on how to use solfege, so you may hear different things from different people. I'm just going to teach the way that I use it and the way that I learned it. The first thing I want to do is show you how I set up this solfege chart here on my wall, or this picture that I'm putting next to it. I always put flats to the left of the natural key, just like with piano, and I put sharps to the right, just like with a piano. You'll also notice how these sets of 2 and 3 line up with the sets of 2 and 3 black keys if we just turn the piano sideways. This should make it really easy for you to view what this looks like with the key of C, imagining that the natural notes in the middle are the white keys on the keyboard, and the black keys go with both sides of it, where the sharps are one side and the flats are the other side. These are enharmonic notes. So for example, a G sharp and an A flat are enharmonic. In this case, a C, SI, and a LE, LE, are enharmonic. They are the same sound. For the most part, whenever we move a note up half a step and add a sharp to it, we add an E sound onto it. If you know hand signs, you similarly just move your hand up a little bit in the tilt. There are 2 notes here that cannot have sharps added to them. T is already only a half step from Do, and Mi is already only a half step from Fa. Though they also already have the E sound on the end of them. So to demonstrate, Do turns into D, Re turns into Re, Fa turns into Fi, Sol turns into Si, and La turns into Li. Whenever we add a flat to the sound and move it down half a step, we add an E sound to it. Except for Re, which already has one, so we have to go to Ra. If you know the hand signs, what you do is usually tilt your hand down a little bit more. Just like with the sharps, we cannot go between Do and Ti and Fa and Mi because they are already only a half step. So all of our changes for flats are Re to Ra, you move your thumb down, Mi to Me, So to Se, La to Le, and Ti to Te. If we were doing a natural minor scale, which I talked about in my key signatures video, we lower the 3rd, 6th, and 7th notes in the scale from what they would have been major. So in this case, we're lowering Mi to Me, La to Le, and Ti to Te. Let's do an example in the key of A, so everything would be the white keys on the piano. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Te, Do, Te, Le, Sol, Fa, Mi, Re, Do. I like to use this method for minor keys because it keeps the emphasis we would have on Do and So in the song, but it does mean that we have to learn those new Me, Le, and Te sounds. Let's run up and down that again for some practice. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Te, Do, Te, Le, Sol, Fa, Mi, Re, Do. The chromatic scale is whenever you run up and down an octave entirely using half steps. So we're going to practice this a few times. The first time I want to go up and down the scale using the sharp side only. So we're going to go up and down both ways using sharps. Do, di, re, re, mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti, do. Do, ti, li, la, si, sol, fi, fa, mi, re, re, di, do. Now similarly, we're going to go up and down the scale using the flat side only. Do, ra, re, mi, mi, fa, se, sol, la, la, te, ti, do. Do, ti, te, la, le, sol, se, fa, mi, me, re, ra, do. One final practice, we're going to do this going up on the sharps and coming back down on the flats. Now keep in mind that some of these are enharmonic notes, so Any that are lined up will have the exact same sound. This scale is the exact same sound of half steps only as it has been the past 2 times. Do, di, re, mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti, do. Do, ti, te, la, le, sol, se, fa, mi, me, re, ra, do. Now, just like the major scale, while working through the chromatic scale is good practice, it's not necessarily the main point of this. The purpose of knowing all of these accidentals for solfege is so that you can sing whenever you have an accidental in your song. I hope this has been helpful for you. If you're interested in taking lessons with me, feel free to sign up. Bye!